In order to decide the narrator's point of view, we need to look at their relationship to the events that are being described. If they are a first-person narrator, they will use the pronoun I or me. They are a character in the story, and they have experienced or witnessed some of the events narrated. A third-person narrator will use the pronoun he or she. This narrator is not a character in the story, and the events that they describe or narrate happen to other people. Another interesting type of narrator is the unreliable narrator. With this narrator, their version of events is not fully accurate. They may be unable to fully understand the events they describe, or they may have a reason for distorting the events they describe. Another type of narrator is the omniscient or the all-knowing narrator. This is a narrator who knows more about the other characters than any person could, and is able to see into the minds of characters. Now, what type of narrator is this? The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Much of my life had been devoted to trying not to cry in front of other people who loved me. So I knew what Augustus was doing. You clench your teeth, you look up, you tell yourself if they see you cry, it will hurt them. What type of narrator? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. Many times a day, Charlie would see other children taking bars of creamy chocolate out of their pockets and munching them greedily, and that, of course, was pure torture. What type of narrator? Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. The whole evening altogether passed off pleasantly to the whole family. Mrs. Bennet had seen her eldest daughter much admired by the Netherfield party. Mr. Bingley had danced with her twice, and she had been distinguished by his sisters. Jane was as much gratified by this as her mother could be, though in a quieter way. Elizabeth felt Jane's pleasure. Great Expectations by Charles Dickens. My father's family name being Pirrip, and my Christian name Philip, my infant tongue could make of both names nothing longer or more explicit than Pip. So I called myself Pip, and came to be called Pip. I give Pirrip as my father's family name, on the authority of his tombstone and my sister, Mrs. Joe Gargery, who married the blacksmith.